Hello, today I wanted to make a video and show you guys this really beautiful apricot tree. If you can see it in the background, completely covered in apricots, and we've been harvesting apricots for about a week. And every morning I come out and pick some of the fruit and eat them, pick and eat. They're not ripening all at the same time, which is good. But I'm thinking within the next week they're all going to ripen. So, like all of them at the same time. So, we'll see. I just been keeping an eye on them. The birds haven't been pecking on the fruit too much, so that's good. And then this is a new tree in our backyard orchard, and it's a sour cherry. The name of the variety is Montmorency. It's a sour cherry. I haven't tried them. I hope I like them. It's not a sweet cherry, so I'm gonna go ahead and pick one and try it. I'll let you try one maybe. But look how pretty these are. They almost look like not real because they're so pretty. But yeah, these are very, very pretty, very ornamental. So the tree's about maybe 4 feet, 4 or 3 feet tall. Be careful, 4 or 3 feet tall, and yeah. So this shouldn't get too big, and I'm gonna go ahead and try this. I think 2. This one, a bird got it. So birds love cherries. So I'm not gonna have to net this in the future. But a bird got that one, and so I'm gonna pick this one. The tree, so let me get my pretty shears. Just didn't want to harm the tree. But they're a lot smaller than like the big sweet cherries. They're smaller than the ones you buy at the store, and when you try them, they're supposed to be sour. Here, you can have this one. Wow, that's very sour, but good. Like, you can eat them off the tree. I would. They're not so sour that you can't eat them fresh. They use them a lot for baking. Anyways, that's really good. I would eat them right off the tree. What'd you think, bud? Good?
Maybe some sugar.
Okay, well, they do use them a lot in baking, but very, very beautiful tree. But if you look this way, this apricot is covered in apricots, and they are, yeah. So this is what it looks like. I don't think I've ever done a video where, like a harvest video, but we're in late June. I believe it's like the 26th, something like that, late June. We're almost in July, and this is ready. We've been eating for about a week, so let me try to find one that's ripe, so I can open it for you guys. I have a ladder, because this tree's getting kind of big. So I do have to get on a ladder to reach the very top. I'm probably going to prune it this year. And let me see if I can find one that's really soft. This one feels really soft. Okay, so if you can see here, I'm just going to go ahead. This is what it looks like. And I'm just going to open it. Here, you want half of this? And that's what it looks like. This could have been a little bit more ripe, but it's already really sweet, and it's ready. It's delicious. It's got that very unique apricot flavor that you really can't compare to anything else. So yeah, so the tree is it's beautiful. Last year I missed it because I was on vacation. So this year I took an early vacation so that I would be here for the harvest. Um, so I'm just gonna keep harvesting some of these apricots every day. I have my kids come out and pick them and eat them. But that's it, you guys. If you can get a shot of the, like right here, it's just so beautiful. It kind of looks like my mom thinks it looks like a Christmas tree. Oh, this one's really good, but I think a bird pecked it a little. Yeah, it's got a tiny peck, but I would still eat it. It's got so much juice. It's like dripping with juice. I like them like this. The peck's over here, so I can eat this whole thing. But, yeah. See all that juice? It's like jam. It's delicious. I'm just gonna get rid of that little spot and eat it. So that's it, you guys. Great year. I'm gonna have a great harvest, and we have plums this year. For the very first time, we have a lot of plums, so I'm excited about that. And look what I did.
The insect control worked.
Yeah, my partner got me some ladybugs, like some ladybugs and lace swings, and yeah, they controlled the aphid problem I had. And so I'm thinking, I was thinking it was a pollinator problem, like I needed another tree, even though this is, they advertise the Santa Rosa Plum as a self-fertile. So I was like, no, maybe it just needs another one to do better. But I did buy a second one, but it didn't flower this year. So it wasn't a pollinator problem. It was just a pest problem. I was getting a lot of aphids, and they were just like destroying the crop and like taking all the sugars from the tree. But because I did take care of the pest problem, the tree has lots and lots of apricots. But the birds love the red colored fruit, so I'm using these little what do you call these?
Potpourri bags.
Potpourri bags or organza bags. They have these two little strings here, and I put it around the fruit, and then to keep the birds away from them. So
They still have a lot of fruit.
yeah, there's still a lot of fruit, so the birds are definitely going to be able to get. I think there's only 50. Like I bagged 50 of them, and then the rest I left unbagged because I ran out of bags. So hopefully the birds don't get the rest, but if they do, I have like a good amount. Like 50 is enough for me. I've never had a good harvest from this tree, so this year is my the first year we're actually gonna get to enjoy a nice amount of plums. Just actually enjoy plums. We've never had plums like where we can just say we had tons of plums and we ate plums and come and pick plums. But it's covered in plums. It's on its what, like 6 years, 7 years? It's like 6 or 7 years old. It's since we put it in the ground. But yeah, like covered in plums. Like if you look over here, this one's like really turning purple. I don't know if you can see that, but like that's really turning purple. And we have a lot. It's just lots and lots of plums. They're not that big in size, but I think it's because it's got a lot of fruit. I didn't thin it because normally it just drops all its fruit. So great news for the Santa Rosa Plum. I'll do a video like when I taste them and really get to enjoy them. But yeah, that's the yard. The yard is looking good. We have pomegranates set this year. Last year we didn't have any. The peach is very reliable. It's always, every year it's just very consistent. It's always giving me peaches, and they're still green. So it just kind of goes throughout the year. Throughout the summer, they have different ripening stages. And so like we start with the berries, and then the apricots, the plums, the peaches, and then we get like the later season, like the fall stuff, like the pomegranates and the jujubes and the persimmons. The persimmon dropped its fruit. It had 3 and it has 1 only. So I'm hoping it holds on to that, and like we get to try the persimmon for the first time, really. So yeah. That's about it. I got some new stuff. So I got the cherry tree in the ground, the sour cherry. I got an apple tree in the ground. That's new. If you can see it from here. And then I got some fig trees. I kind of developed a little bit of a fig obsession. This is I'm kind of running out of space in my backyard. It's a very small, like standard backyard. But this is the tiger fig or the panache fig. That's the variegated variety. And then I have what do I have here? What is this called? A con. It's an Iranian fig. It's called the con. And it's got figs, you guys, even though it's very little. I just bought it, put it in the ground, and it's got lots of little figs, so maybe I'll get to try them. So yeah, and here we have the apple tree. You can kind of take a look at the whole tree. This is the apple tree. This is a Kansas black. So yeah, it needs a pollinator, so I'm gonna have to purchase another one, and I'll probably grow them fairly close together because I'm running out of space in the backyard. Yeah, and here we have jujubes. We have fruit set on the jujubes. That's the persimmon. My partner loves this tree and he's excited because he has one fruit. He's hoping it doesn't drop. That's his favorite tree and it's never given us anything. It's not my favorite fruit, but I just get a beating from the wind. And look at this, you guys. This guy is super reliable, just as much as the peach, or even more. It takes our nasty soil, our hot summers, our cold winters, but it's covered in fruit, all these little fruits, tons and tons and tons of little jujubes. And this is the Lee variety. So yeah, did I tell you guys I have pawpaws? Experimental, because they don't, but anyways, I'll make another video. This kind of turned into a tour of the backyard, but I'll see you guys later. Goodbye.